Hey guys, I just had my first gig with Algoriddim DJay, and I got some thoughts. Let's talk about it.
Lights, camera, action.
All right, guys, let me set up the scenario. Let me set up the premise of the situation. So I used Algoriddim DJay for the first time on Saturday night at a place called the Maverick. Now, the Maverick is a country club. It's very iconic. If you ever come to Tucson, Arizona, come on down. We don't just play country there. It is kind of an, we do play other kinds of music besides country music, but we have live bands there. So knowing that they have live bands, I was only playing 20 minutes before the first time the band played, then 20 minutes in between the set, then 20 minutes in between another set. Then I would play about 2 hours after the band was done. That gave me a chance to kind of work through any bugs in the software at the beginning. So the first 20 minutes, if I couldn't figure out how to do something, I would figure it out, and then I would go back and readjust the software, and then try to use whatever I learned in the next set. So on and so on and so on. So by the time I played my 2-hour set at the end of the night, I feel like I had a good grasp on this software. Was it perfect? No. There was some things I still couldn't figure it out, or not figure it out. It was just, I had to search around a little bit because of my muscle memory issues using Serato for so long. With that, let me show you a couple little things that I found to be kind of a pain in the butt, or my problem really, as I was working through Algoriddim DJay on Saturday night. All right, guys, real quick, let's take it to the screen and let's check out some of the issues that I had with Algoriddim DJay. I'll make this a short video, so it won't be too long. All right, let's go to the screen right now. First of all, let's look at the effects right now. If you come up to the top here, you can see where it says effects. Hit effects, and here's some of the effects that I have. I only really use two, and you can see how there's stars by them. These are my most used effects, pretty much just a simple echo and a simple reverb. They have a lot of effects here, and I haven't really dived into it. Maybe in my next video, I'll go through each and every effect. But echo, so you have echo right here, and obviously, and I'm not using a controller right now, so I'm doing this with a mouse and keyboard, but obviously there's the width or the depth and the wetness, the dry and the wet signal here, and you can control it there, and then you can control the beats right here. But what you can't control is you can't essentially tell it like to stop or to like put a filter onto the echo. Like say I want to take off a little bit of the low end off the echo. I haven't figured out a way to do that yet. I also would like the echo to be a little stronger, but now I noticed I used a couple other effects like the echo, there's, if we go back to the screen real quick, and you can see they have echo out. Those are great, those are strong. When it has a plus mark by it, I'm pretty much sure if you increase the wet all the way, the actual the depth of, if you keep the depth all the way, it'll go on pretty much forever until you kind of just maybe pull down the volume or take it out, however which way you guys want to take it out. So that was one of the things. I wish I had a little more control on the effects, or I wish to edit them a little bit. There may be a way to do it. I just haven't figured that out yet. Okay, the other issue that I have, let's go back to the screen real quick, and my phone is blowing up here. All right, guys, let's go back to the screen again, and let me show you one of the other issues that I have. All right, if we go to the library issue right here, here's the library down below. You can expand the library like that. I have the library right now. I wear glasses, and I'm on a bigger screen right now, so I don't need them right now. But if I have a computer screen or an iPad or even an iPhone, which I won't even attempt that, but if I have a phone or anything, I'll need glasses for if I'm in a DJ booth using Algoriddim DJay. With Serato, I don't have to do that because I can essentially, let's go back to the screen, I can essentially blow this library up. I can blow the font up as large as I want. And Algoriddim DJay, if I go to settings, and right here where you see library, I have everything at the max right now. So max row height, max font size. As you can see, you can shrink the rows really down. As far as font, you can get really small, but it's not big enough. It's not big enough for me, for someone that wears glasses. I need it to go like Serato. I can make a billboard out of it. Old man mode, I call it. And I need that on this And without that, like, it's just like I gotta wear glasses on stage, and I don't feel comfortable wearing glasses on stage because I only use glasses for reading and not for seeing. So if I wear glasses just to read, then I'm stuck staring at the screen the whole time and not entertaining the crowd, and everybody in the crowd is blurry. So I don't like that. So that's one of the issues. Um, let's go back to the screen again. Another issue I had with the library is right here, the search area. So if you look at the search area in this area right here, this is how you search for songs. Now here, you can search for Beat Source. I could search any track on Beat Source. If I want to put 50 Cent, and you can see how fast that pulls up. Now I'm streaming at the moment. So here's all his songs. You could do show more songs. Go back. You could bring up his top tracks right here, his most popular songs. You could do show all songs. You could do his albums. You could sort it out any kind of which way you want to do, which is awesome. I love that. What I don't love is the actual search bar itself. So here's another thing you could do with the search bar, which is kind of cool, but I didn't realize this at first. Like I said, I didn't look at any manual. I just kind of went, balls deep and just started using the software right off the bat at a live gig. So right here, so you can search Beat Source here, but if you hit this, that just searches whatever playlist that you're in. So whatever playlist you're searching, you can search a playlist right there. So in this particular playlist, I know TGIF is in that playlist, so TGIF. And you can see TGIF Gorillas is right here. So there's your playlist right there, and it'll just search whatever specific playlist that you're in. I didn't know that at first. Also, I wish, again, this search bar was a little bit bigger. I know one of the reasonings is that I'm so used to Serato when it's all up in here into the corner, but it's over here. So I don't know, that kind of threw me off for a second. That's probably my fault. Muscle memory issues again. All right, here's another issue. Okay, let's take it back to the software real quick. Let me show you the syncing issue I'm having. Make sure that the volume is down on the computer. Okay. So if I go and I put into 2 tracks, let's go to like a house music track. Or let me go, let's go into Beat Source again. And you can see how fast, I don't have to sign out a title. So this is title right here. Beat Source is right here. There's no need to sign out of anything. I can combine playlists if I want to. Let's go electronic dance. And if I put in 2 songs right here, right? And if you use sync with this particular software, and I'm going to put in sync, and I'm going to play one of them. And as you can see, it's playing right now. Now, I want you to watch carefully track number 2. Watch carefully what it does. I'm going to hit play. You see how it stutters there? I don't know if you saw it. It's really quick. And let me stop this again. I'm going to go back to the beginning. And we stop. Go back to the beginning. Now watch again. If I hit it right on time, it's still going to stutter. Now, mind you, the syncing on this software is so good that it doesn't really matter. But if you're doing an open format and I'm not using sync and I'm just like, it won't do that at all. But if I'm using sync, say I'm using that new Mixtor Pro controller. I have one. There's no jog wheels on that thing. So that's a big issue with me with no jog wheels. It's hard for me to wrap my head around it so far. I mean, it's not really hard to wrap my head around it, just the way I DJ. I haven't figured out a way how I like to do it. But anyhow, let's look at this again. So look at this right here. Look at the waveform. Boom. Did you see that? It has a stutter effect. So if you're quick mixing or doing something like that, just be aware of that. I'm sure it has to do with something that has to do with the quantize feature. Like there has to be a way that is quantizing and it's snapping right to the grid no matter where you hit it. So maybe I'm off. And that could be a possibility. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I'm sure I will. So anyhow, those are my first initial minor gripes that I have with the software. But all in all, it's really damn good software. And here's my final thoughts. Let's check it out. All right, guys, there it is. Algorithms DJ. What do I think? Do I love it? I kind of do. I do love it. I do think it's the best DJ software on the market. Is there things that can be improved on? Of course. There's things with Rekordbox. There's things with Serato, Virtual DJ. They all have avenues to improve upon. The deal is that some of these companies improve things quicker. Look at Rekordbox. Their stems still suck. Some bears, I wouldn't even use them. They're not even usable. You know, there's, you know, Algorithms DJ just keeps updating stuff really fast. Is there things I wish they could tweak? As I said earlier, yeah, the effects, the library, the way you search things, and the search bar I wish could be done a little bit different. But that's just me. It's a lot of it is because of muscle memory. A lot of it is because I just can't see that well. And you know, my vision is not what it was at 19 years old. So anyhow, there you have it in a nutshell. I love Algorithms DJ. I think it is the best DJ software out there. I will do some more videos where I'll dive into more depth and about things I find and think. I have 4 gigs this weekend, and I'll definitely probably use them at all. I'll probably use Algorithms DJ at all 4 gigs, and we'll see what happens. 2 of them are open format gigs, so I'm a little nervous about that because I'm going to be doing a lot of quick mixing. I'm going to have to shuffle around, you know, move things really fast, and let's see how my muscle memory keeps up with that. But there it is, folks. I'll talk to you soon, and be safe, and I'll see you again on the next one. Take care.